What's going on, everybody? How's everybody doing today? Hopefully, you guys are super excited as I am. Welcome to the Mogul podcast. And today I have a very special guest, Sonia Yvette. She's been all over the place the last couple of weeks, learning and diving into new content, making new content for y'all. She's doing some miraculous things right here in the heart of Las Vegas, Nevada, and I'm super excited just to have the chance to listen in and be a student too, just like you guys. But she's going to be telling us all the amazing things she's been doing and where she come from to where she is now. And we're gonna dive in and have some fun today. Is that all right, y'all? We're gonna have some fun. So, well, how you doing, Sonia? How you been?
Thank you. Thank you so much for having me on your podcast. I'm so excited to be here and share some information regarding taxes. We just finished a class today. It was amazing. So much information, so much knowledge going out.
Sweet, sweet. I love it. Let's dive in a little bit about your intro. For the viewers that don't know who you are, you want to give a little background on who you are, where you came from to where you are now, and everything that you've been up to.
Yeah, thank you, Mike, for the introduction. So I am Sonia Yvette. I have a tax business here in Las Vegas for over about 14 years. It's Sonia's Tax Services, and we've helped thousands of people in the community in Las Vegas Valley community get their taxes, their education, buy their first houses. We've helped them through so much of their journey here in Las Vegas, opening their small businesses, growing businesses up to $5 million. Some of my clients with our help. So now I've created my own software, which I'm so happy to share with you. And I am teaching everybody just like you how to do taxes 101.tax. It's our new company.
Sweet, sweet. So we're gonna dive in real quick. What is one thing people don't know about taxes? Can you give us like we could do it this way. Let's do it this way. What's one thing that people really didn't know about individual taxes, and one
Mhm.
thing they didn't know about business taxes? Can we do that?
Yeah, absolutely. So one thing people don't know about individual taxes is that there is lifetime credits. If you want to go back to school, there's credits for you to go back to school and you can get money back as credits.
What?
So yes, so there
Wait.
it's called a lifetime credit. It's not the American Opportunity Credit, which is for 4 years. The
Yeah.
lifetime credit, you can get a credit up to $1,200
Uh
for
huh.
your education, and it's free money from the IRS.
Oh my gosh. I didn't know that.
There you
Seriously,
go.
and I dive in. I dive into a lot of stuff, and I did not know that one. Okay, that's a new one for me. That's super cool. How about business taxes? What's one thing that people really don't know about business taxes?
I love business taxes all day long. One of the biggest problems that I see, I had somebody from a brokerage today. He actually owns a mortgage brokerage and a commercial real estate leasing office. One thing he didn't know about it was how many credits and how much you can write off structuring your business. If you have an LLC, sole proprietor, switching it over to an 1120S and being able to write off so much of your business expenses from
Hmm.
your business as opposed to an LLC sole proprietor.
Wow. So all you real estate people, all the brokerage people, I hope you guys are getting this and writing this down because that's major content right now.
Absolutely. And I also love to help all my LLCs, independent sole proprietor business owners, get the most for their refunds and help them structurize so that they can get investments so they are able to buy, purchase, get loans and purchase homes.
Mm, that's what I'm interested in.
Yes.
Yeah, being a full-time entrepreneur, and man, it's just been amazing things when you learn these like tips and tricks. It's just like, whoa, it just another light bulb pops on, That's amazing. What are the different ways to file? I know we talked a little bit about it. You said there's the 1099, right? There's the W-2. Is there other ones as well?
Well, mostly the individual taxation for the 1040 is mostly when you have a W-2, a 1099, self-employed. If you are, when there's pandemic, we have unemployment. So those are the reasons why you file your income tax to report the income and get the money that there is from credits, because that's why we get money back is from credits that the IRS gives us. So right now, a hot one is the solar panels. So if you remodel your home, you can get that credit right now. It's they didn't And that credit's still active for homeowners to get for their solar panels.
Mm, that's good to know. So all those who are going solar, that credit.
And the card credit for the credits also for the Teslas, you're also getting a credit back.
Oh, right, right. I remember that now. Okay, so
Yes.
is that in every state?
Yes, that's a federal tax law.
Wow. Okay.
Hmm.
That's cool. And that's for going solar, like clean energy or
Yes. There's
okay.
so much money into that. The bill that passed recently has added so much money into that for going into solar, cars, house remodeling, and whatnot.
Mm. I have an like off the table question. Like I see a lot of people because I that just brought up a question in my mind because I see a lot of people riding in the Teslas, and I'm assuming so because of the write off. Is that the same? What's the ordeal? Because I see a lot of business owners too driving like G wagons. What is the stipulations on that? Because I see a lot of business owners driving like G wagons, and those are like what 140 out the door, and you can buy it with your business, correct?
Correct.
Because of the weight of it? Or
Yes. Yes.
okay. So how
So
does that
yeah.
all work?
Well, the thing is, first and foremost, Mike, you do have to have a business. You have to have an EIN, which is an employer identification number. You got to
Correct.
get your LLC. So you got to get your bank account right. So then when you go get a loan from the bank, you're not going to do it from your personal, you're going to do it from your business.
Mm,
And that's how you get the credits for the business for the car.
dang, that's sweet. That's
So
sweet.
who wants a G Wagon? You
Yeah,
want a
who
G
want
Wagon?
you want I
Raise
wouldn't
your
mind
hand.
one. I
It's
wouldn't
not bad.
mind one. I
That's,
would
yeah, we can get you one of those for sure.
dope. Let's do it. Let's do it. I'm down. I'm so down. Let's go. Okay, so let's get into some meat. So what are some tips and tricks for filing for individual and small businesses? Like, can you give us like some tips and tricks? So one of the things that I remember me doing back in the day, I had a wealth coach that turned me on to using an app called TaxBot.
Hmm.
And what TaxBot did is just it just be able to screenshot your receipts because after a year of filing, the ink falls off, and so you can't really get those credits. And then it does the mileage, things like that when you're driving from one place to another for business and those things. So it gathers all of that and then puts it into a cloud, and then I'm able to give it to you or to somebody who could do my taxes. I know that was big for me because I missed so much um, write-offs, the year before that. This was like a lifesaver. And do you have any like tips and tricks, stuff like that?
What I love, and I think it's the best way that I recommend my clients to do, is get the business from the bank account,
Hmm.
get a business bank account. Okay. It could
Okay.
be a sole proprietor. You can go to Chase, any bank locally, and
Uh-huh.
ask them to get, if you don't have your LLC yet, you can get a sole proprietor.
Okay.
Get that account,
Hmm.
get all your money into that account, start using a credit card or start using the debit card from all those transactions. Now you have a statement. You can get a local bookkeeper. We offer bookkeeping services. Then you can itemize from all your months and then you get your P&L. So when you come to us, we already have everything ready in order, and that's how you get other loans as a small business owner. Now you're not using your personal, now you're using your business credit.
Smart. Smart. I like that. Yeah, I like
Correct.
that a lot.
Yes.
So I my next step is getting a bookkeeper.
Yes. We offer
Okay.
those services here in our office
I
as well.
got you. I got
Yes.
you. We're gonna be
Yes.
talking. We're gonna be talking for sure. Um, yeah. So now what everybody's probably been waiting for, the moment everybody's been I've been chatting it up to everybody on my all my business people and everybody. We want to talk about can you walk us through using AI like for business? How does it work? What are the benefits? How do you even get it set up? And the importance of it right now. I
I
know, I know
love,
everybody's at the edge of their seat for this answer
okay.
because you you went through the classes. So
Yay.
yeah,
So
so
I love AI. It's artificial intelligence. We're using it right now. You're using it all the time. You're using it on your phone. You're using it with social media. Everything's an algorithm. Every location where you're at, your phone is a GPS.
come
You're
on.
already using it.
Yeah,
So I know people say, I don't like AI. I don't like technology. your phone hears you, everything hears you. When you're trying to get something and it's already popping up on your phone, guess what? That's AI. It's
Mm.
not a person on the other side with like a mic or spying on you and trying to see where bikes at. No, AI is every phone has it, every computer has it, every social media has it. So it's a technology, it's a tool. So how have I used it? So I went to the first chat GPT workshop here in Las Vegas. Amazing. It's a tool. So ChatGPT exploded in November of 2022. It was always in news, but it came up to the public. That was the fear of it. Regular people like me, instead of having to hire all these people to make a workbook, I made my workbook
Yeah.
in about 2 weeks. Okay.
Using AI?
This is all AI right here. This is all ChatGPT.
Oh my gosh. This is a
This
game changer.
I can write a manual for anybody in about a week or so if they give me all their data from their business. I created our own tax manual software. I have my software, our manual in about a week or two, and I can break down every step of how to file, how to do every step from the IRS within our manual
Mm.
from AI. How do I use it for my business? I can write letters that take me 2 seconds. I can write a book. I can go to any of my small business owners. I can actually write their manual for their business.
Wow. That's amazing. One of the things that just brings to my mind that AI does is just save you a bunch of time. Like, I want you guys to understand that time is the biggest commodity in life. You only live once, you only get older, you don't get any younger. You get to with your time, you get to know who you spend it with, how you spend it, and this is a way to get your time back, and be able to use it as a entrepreneur or entrepreneur, or people that are business owners and stuff like that. This is a way to get your time back. And I want you guys to know that, to not be afraid of it, because I know that you brought that up. That was one of the biggest questions, is like, okay, who's spying on me? Who's on the spyware? Blah, 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 and all this. But like, to understand, like, that that's not what it is at all.
Mm-mm.
Yeah. Can you kind of clarify that so people feel a little bit more comfortable using it?
Yeah, it's a tool. It's a tool. It's just a basic tool. It's like a telephone. You can use it for good or you can use it for bad. I am a firm believer that we have to use it for good. How do we use it for good for my business? Well, instead of like, for example, last week I sent a mass email to over 1,000 clients, and it literally took the system that I'm in about 4 minutes to get everybody's text message done, replied to, and answered. Over 1,000 clients. I mean, if I would have paid one of my assistants to go through each phone and text and reply, how long would that have taken me? A, second, how much did I have to spend on that employee for her to sit there and go through all of that, as opposed to using the system and the tool on how to maximize my time as a small business owner to get the word out.
Okay. So, do you think that one of the things that businesses are excited about, but employees are not, is taking over jobs? So, is AI going to eventually do that? Is it going to take people's jobs?
If you don't learn the system, yes. So you have to learn how to prompt it. And that's the thing where even though you know it's a tool, it's there, you
Yeah,
don't know how to dial your phone. You still have to learn how to dial the phone. So if
gotcha.
you're not an employee that's learning about these tools, if you're not even a business owner that's not implementing this in your business, then
Mhm.
yes, you will be gone. Because if I'm a tax preparer and I'm just doing basic 1040s, I'm not going to scale my business, as opposed to having a tax software, as opposed to having my book on Amazon, as opposed to being able to use social media to grow and get new clients and be on a podcast and expose myself because of the technology.
Gotcha.
So if you don't know how to use it, if you don't know how to prompt it,
Mhm.
then yes, people will lose their jobs.
Wow, that's the name of the game, though. That's the name of the game. Yeah. Can we? Let's start. Let's talk about a little bit about the courses you provide, and also like pretty much anything you else you would like to promote, or last statements, things like that.
Yeah, I just wanted to touch back on the AI. The AI will never be a human. So we still need a human element in everything that we do. Even though I write my books, even though whatnot, it
Yeah.
cannot add the color. It cannot add the structure of how I wanted to humanize it still. So don't
Okay.
forget that. It's very important to remember that. It's a tool.
Got you.
Use it for your good. I can do Facebook ads in 2 seconds and know the keywords of how to get a client.
Mm.
There's
I,
so much.
yeah, I also seen it on when I was on TikTok yesterday when I was researching some of this stuff because we're going to be chatting about it. This guy, um he was going through a divorce, right? And he wanted his wife back. And so he's all, let me access chat AI to write something to his wife to get his wife back. I don't know if you've seen it; it's trending right now. But he pretty much said one little sentence of what he wanted from his wife, and at the end of it, they get back together or whatever. But it sent like a whole like paragraph of just like sweetness, just like the most beautiful way to get her back. And I was like, man, if this is AI and all the things that it's capable of doing, like it's gonna revolutionize the world.
Let me share something with you. It's a word. It's the highlights of words. So it gets all the data from the web
Hmm.
on previous experiences on how to get your wife back. So it like itemize
Yeah.
the keywords to a sentence or a letter. It's a language. It's a language algorithm.
Mm.
So the keywords.
Wow.
So the key is how to prompt it to get what you want.
Yeah, I'm definitely gonna have to pick your brain a little bit more because I'm actually the VP of business development and marketing for Black and P Living Water, Blackwater, and in the marketing portion, I mean, some of those things, I mean, I can utilize on the marketing side, digital marketing side, and I believe we could be very effective. Like, I got to write something, a proposal up for how can I say this? Just somebody in the bigger realm, right? And just learning to do that. I mean, AI could do that for me, right?
Yes, but you got to add your human element. And
Got you.
there's key things that I can share with you, but I'll get more into it because it's so much and it's
Yeah.
so good and juicy that it's like, oh my, I want to share it all. So when we decided to make our course, I actually know somebody that makes over $100,000 just teaching people how to do something. And since in our school systems they don't teach us how to do taxes,
No.
and I have a tax business
Hmm.
and I help the community, I was like, well, why don't I just do something that I love and give value to people
Hmm.
and just take my course and teach them how to do taxes or just for themselves. What's a 1040? What does the W-2 stand for? What is a W-4? How do you fill out a W-4? How do
Yeah.
you fill out a W-9? And most people were never taught.
Right. You think that you be open to something like building? Because I definitely want to build, because I do business development, building businesses from the ground up. But one of the things that I've been really passionate about is teaching our youth life skills, bringing that back. Like you mentioned, like they're not doing it anymore. They took a lot of stuff out of like high schools and stuff like that. But I want to implement my own like little thing where I'm teaching them the power of credit, teaching them how to build a business, teaching them credit, teaching them all sorts of things that so they can be well prepared going into the future. Because I think a lot of times they get into their freshman year of college, and their credit is all right, and then they're like, yo, I can go get this jewelry, and build my credit. And then they, jack up their credit. And then now they're trying to get a car, can't get a car. You know, some of them have small businesses and they want to grow their small businesses and they don't know how to build their business because of no access to loans or how to get credits and, things like that. Is that something you probably be open to building?
Absolutely. I actually, one of my clients is going to the Junior Olympics, and I just said, I want him to come out here. I want him to get all his followers on his social media. He has a big following, and I'm going to teach him taxes so he can share that with his followers and the importance of knowing what taxes mean. And
Yeah.
that's one of my nonprofits that I share with the local youth is to give back and be able to share that and just, share knowledge because they're my clients. And what better way to teach the other generations and give them
Yes.
value and give them a priceless tool that they're going to have to use regardless. They're gonna have to
Okay.
know how to do taxes.
100%. I love it. I love it. So let's talk about before we go, let's talk about your course now. Now what website can they go on? I'm also guys, I'm also going to put it in the comment box down below. At this time, I want you to let you know if you guys have any questions or concerns or anything you guys want to put in that comment box, put it down below. Afterwards, I'll get to chatting, and if I don't know the answer, I will reach out to Sonia, try to get the answer, and she'll be looking too probably throughout the course of the time. So if you guys have any questions or anything, drop them in the comment box below. Remember to share, share, share. Everybody needs to get this information, especially this AI technology that everybody's learning about and wanting to learn how to grow their business. So yeah, so I'll put a web page, but for those who are listening that want to go check it out now, this is where you can find it.
Thank you, Mikey. Yeah, so our course is basic taxation 101.tax. It's how to do the 1040. Our goal right now is to help people learn. So if they want to start their business during the tax season, I'm training teams, I'm training people, I'm training social media influencers, I'm training all my people right now.
Yeah.
So when that tax season comes and they want to make a side hustle and they like the taxes, they want to learn, they want to make a little extra cash, maybe here with their friends or coworkers, learn about it. I can help them because we have our own software. So 101.tax is our website. Our course is $299.
Mhm.
If you want to get licensed from the IRS, it's about $40. You don't have to get the license, but we'll walk you through the steps. We're here all year long to help you answer any questions, and check us out. And it's going to be priceless for you. It's definitely worth its value. So here it is, 101.tax, and our logo is do it right.
Sweet, sweet. So yeah, if you guys want to get connected, that's where you get connected at. I'm I'm just super excited of all the things that you're doing and going to do in the future. And anytime that you have any like courses or meets, like you have meetups or whatever, I'll be send the flyer over. I'll be posting that. You guys can take advantage of that as well. Anything that she's doing, because everything she touches grows, gets bigger and better, and you I mean, you don't want to miss it. So, yeah. Well, thank you so much for jumping on. It was an honor having you. Hopefully, we get to see what you're doing with AI in the future and get you back on. And yeah, any last words?
I just want to say thank you, and everybody try it out. Check out. It's called OpenAI. It's free. You don't even have to pay anything for it. So check it out. Learn the prompts. Learn how to speak to it. And if you don't, ask it. How do I speak to you to get the
Mm.
answer?
What was it again?
It's OpenAI.
Open AI.
That's
Do they
it.
have a
That's
Do they have an app?
they do, but you can just go on the web. You can just go straight
What-
online. Yeah.
Okay, sweet.
And it's OpenAI, ChatGPT. And remember that ChatGPT. It's gonna be you're gonna we said it first here, so it's gonna blow up. It's the next metaverse. It's the next Facebook. It's the next Amazon. So stay tuned and learn and stay on it.
Yeah. Well, again, it was an honor. Thank you so much for joining us, guys. I appreciate each and every one of you guys. Once again, hit that like button, put your comments below, and we will see you next Wednesday. I'm super excited for that Wednesday as well. And thank you again, Sonia. I appreciate your time. I'm going to leave you guys with these three things, and these three things I always leave you with. I love you, I believe in you, and let's go make a difference.